So I'm starting with my MCT powder. So I'm gonna do 2 scoops. Or actually, you know what? I think I'll do 1 scoop. Yes, I'm gonna do 1 scoop. I'm sorry. 1 scoop of the doctor formulated keto organic MCT powder. Here are the macros for you. And I'm just adding it here so I can mix it up before I put it in my hot pot. Then I will add some Confectioner's Swerve. And I'm gonna do maybe, I don't want it too sweet, so I think I'll do like 3 tablespoons. No, I'm sorry, 3 teaspoons. That's a big difference. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of my cocoa powder. 1, 2. And then I'm gonna add a pinch of Himalayan sea salt. Literally just this amount, because I don't want it salty. I just want to balance out some of that sweetness. Then I'm gonna mix it. When I mix it before putting it in the pot, sometimes it just, I guess, mixes better maybe, I don't know. Then I'm just gonna add it to another container. In this case, it'll be my little measuring cup. Yeah, and I'll just put that to the side. But what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take some Almond Breeze. This is just regular unsweetened 30 calorie. And I'm gonna fill it up to, and I use my mug as a measuring cup here because there have been times where I've made too much and I don't want to overdo it. But yeah, so I'm wanting a full mug here, so I use this amount. Take my pot, okay, and I'm gonna pour this milk right on in. I'm gonna take my ingredients and I'm gonna add this in after the milk has warmed up a little bit because I find that it combines better that way. So just a second. I'm gonna rinse my mug out first because it's just, I don't know. I think it needs to be rinsed out a little. I'm warming up my milk on medium heat. You don't want this to start boiling or anything. You just kind of want to warm it up, okay? Now I'm going to take some Lily's baking chips. I'm using semi-sweet, but I wish I had milk chocolate. That's totally okay. I'm just gonna put a few of them in here. And I'm gonna save these for when everything is kind of combined because these add an extra chocolatey flavor. I got that, this part from somebody on, someone on YouTube last year. I think it was Thomas DeLauer, but it was just, one of the guys was saying to add some chocolate chips in there and it makes it taste so good. And he was right. So yeah, I'm going to mix this up a little more. It's getting warm. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add in my chocolatey ingredients. Everything except the chocolate chips. And like I said, it doesn't combine really well when you first put it in. And that's okay, that's expected. But you do at this point have to just keep stirring because it's on medium heat. And I am going to decrease the heat after everything is combined better. To get more incorporated. Making sure I scrape the bottom of the pot. I don't want any burnsies on the bottom. And that'll be more important for when you add these chocolate chips in because you're really gonna wanna keep it from sticking to the bottom. So it looks nice and combined. That only took maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Not too long. So it's at this point that I will want to add my chocolatey chips, and this is probably a tablespoon of chocolate chips. It's really not that many. Okay. And so, look, it's already starting to melt. So at this point, you're gonna wanna start stirring and try not to make a mess, but you really wanna get these chocolate chips incorporated really well. Really, really well. Okay. Uh-oh. Didn't I just say don't make a mess? Look at me over here. I don't listen, I don't follow my own directions. So I'm gonna go ahead and just turn the heat off because I don't want this to start boiling. My chocolate chips melted really quickly. I believe, let me see. I'm looking at the bottom of the whisk to see if there's any more chocolate chunks that are gonna cover it. At the tip, I don't see any. I see some on the side of the whisk, but not at the bottom. So that tells me that the chocolate is nice and melty. I have my favorite mug, and I'm gonna add gently and slowly so I don't burn the house down. I'm gonna add in my delicious, delectable hot chocolate, and it's just enough, no waste. Looks delicious, it's nice and hot, and I'm gonna enjoy this.